Welcome to the Recstaff tutorial for staff members who want to access Recstaff from their phones. In this tutorial, we'll go over how to log in, what to do if you don't remember your password, how to change your password, set your availability, verify your employee info, and change your mode of communication, which just means the way you want Recstaff to contact you, either email, text, or both. First things first, logging into Recstaff. Go to app.recstaff.com. You should create an icon on your phone for this website so you don't have to type in the URL every time you want to access it. I'm sure most of you know how to do this, but if you don't, just Google it. There are terrific YouTube videos on how to add an icon for each different type of phone out there. It literally takes 10 seconds to do once you know how. We chose a web app instead of a native app because we like the idea that any changes we make to the system are immediately reflected in a web app. We also like that it doesn't require you to download anything or update it anytime there are changes made to Recstaff. And we are regularly enhancing the system, so updates come out often. Next thing we do is type in your username and password. If you don't remember your username or password, then click the question mark beside the password field and the system will walk you through a password reset. Once you're logged on, you'll see your dashboard. On your dashboard, you'll find 4 icons, your shift calendar, and your internal message board. Internal because these messages are not sent out via email or text. We'll go over these icons and the posting and picking up of shifts on the next tutorial. For this one, we're working on setting up your Recstaff account. To that end, we've logged on successfully, and now we want to change your password, set your availability, and verify your employee info. To do this, we go to the person icon in the upper right-hand side of the screen beside the dashboard icon. The dashboard icon is what you click to get back to the dashboard from anywhere in the system. Click on the person icon and a drop-down menu appears that shows you your username, the user profile, and how to log out. Click on the user profile and here you see how to edit your employee information. This is where you go to ensure your information is accurate. So just scroll down and check your info. Your first and last name, your email address, cell number, and under communication, you can change how Recstaff sends messages to you. If you made any changes to this page, you must go to the bottom of the page and click Update. While you're on this page, you can also change your password and manage your credentials if your manager allows you to. To do this, you click on the menu icon, the 3-line icon on the upper right side of the screen, and the menu for this page will appear. There are different menus for each of the pages. Click on Change Password, and then you simply enter your new password twice, and your password is immediately changed. Click on the Manage Your Credentials, and you can see your credentials and when they expire. Depending on the permissions that have been set, you may or may not be able to modify your credentials. Click Done to get back to the user profile page. Now to get back to the dashboard, we either click the X here or the dashboard icon. And from here we can click the menu icon again and we'll get a different menu page. And it's from this menu that we see My Availability. So it's the menu on the dashboard. Click on My Availability to change it. Each time your organization has a new session, your manager will notify you that you must go in and change your availability for the session. This is for your regular weekly availability. If you require time off, you will fill out a time off request form. There are 3 options you can use for your availability: a check mark, denoting you can work, an X, denoting that you can't, and a paper with a pencil, which we call a yeah but, which means I can work, but. Let's put in a yeah but now. I'm going to choose one of the time blocks, that's what we call them, and click on it to get the yeah but icon. Then I click on the pencil to write my message. This message will show up on your manager's staff pick list so they know if you're available. So if I wrote can't start till 1 p.m., when my manager creates a shift during this time block of 12 to 5 on Tuesday, I would show up with a message saying can't start until 1 p.m. and it's up to your manager to decide if that works for them. The About option is a way to not be precluded from an entire time block. Your manager can lock down availability, not allowing any more edits. So it's a good idea to log in as soon as you're told it's open for editing to define yours. And that's about it. I just want to mention the help files. At any time you're in the system, you can click on the help file icon, the question mark in the upper right hand side of the screen, to access the help files. If I click it when I'm on the dashboard help file will appear. So to recap, you want to create an icon on your phone for Recstaff, log in on a regular basis to check for shifts that have been posted or picked up, or if you have any timesheets that need to be verified and signed off on, or even your internal messages. You're basically logging in regularly to see what's happening with your organization. We've covered what to do if you've forgotten your username or your password, how to change your password, set your availability, and verify your user profile information. Final step, how to log out. Go to the user profile again and click the Logout option. Our next tutorial walks you through the icons and the ins and outs of posting and picking up shifts.